What's going on, guys? Your boy Maze here. We're back with another video, and in today's video guys, me discussing the festival coin shop and talking about if you guys should be exchanging for any of the festivals in the coin shop. So let's talk about it in this video. Before we actually hop into the video, make sure to subscribe to your boy Amazing. We are on the road to the 35,000 subscribers. 40,000 subscribers. You know, I'm so used to saying 35,000 subscribers, but guys, we actually hit it, yo. Thank you guys so much, man. We're on the road to the 40,000 subscribers, so if you guys have not hit the subscribe button already, definitely make sure to emit that out of the way. Let's talk about the event, sale, festival, coin exchange, and talk about which festivals you might want to pick up for the coins. Alright guys, so as you guys can see here, this is going to be the festival lineup in terms of the exchange shop for the coin shop. We have Lost Vein Meliodas, Goddess Elizabeth, Small Wings King, The One Escanor, Lolly Merlin, Purgatory Bond, Festival Gother, Chad King, Queen Diane, and then Infinity Merlin. So pretty much all the Sin festivals that have released in the past, that aren't Light and Dark, obviously, that have released in the past since the game came out. So yeah, let's kind of discuss every single character here and see if they're kind of worth picking up for the coins. So the first character we're going to be going over is going to be Lost Vein Meliodas, and Lost Vein is honestly not a bad pickup just for the fact that Lost Vein is getting LR. If you plan on getting Lost Vein LR by the end of this month and you're grinding out the LR materials, you're getting either Masters 1 or higher every single week, then I would definitely recommend you guys do pick up at least one copy of Lost Vein just so that you get him with the LR. If you do care about using Lost Vein at all. I think Lost Vein after LR is going to be a really strong character. Even if you don't have his Holy Relic, let's say, I still think he's going to be really strong. He's automatically going to have one of the highest CCs in the game. Even if you have like barely any outfits from him, you'll probably have like 70k CC. And yeah, I mean, the guy's insane. So I wouldn't be opposed to you actually picking up a Lost Vein copy for your coins. And yeah, it might not be a bad idea, man. It really will not. The next character we got is Goddess Elizabeth. Goddess Elizabeth is pretty good for the Mile team, but I don't think it's worth picking up a fresh copy of Goddess Elizabeth if you don't already have her, right? Like, if you don't already have her already, then there's no reason to actually get her, because even if you do get her, she's going to be 1 in a 6, and her ultimate's not going to be that crazy. Her revive is really nice, obviously, but you want it, if you're going to be using Goddess Elizabeth on Goddess team, you need to have like her specifically duped out fully and like fully invested in already. I don't see people using a low investment Goddess Elizabeth on a Goddess team and doing well. I think even with the revive, it's not really going to change much. So I wouldn't recommend you get Goddess Elizabeth copies, even if you have her already kind of duped up. It's just not worth picking up, man. I would say it's only worthwhile if you're like, let's say 5 out of 6 and you want to get the 6 out of 6, and your coins that you're using for Goddess Elizabeth are all of 6/6 already festivals that you already own, right? Yeah, that's another thing I want to preface, by the way, guys. I know this is a little bit into the video, but only use your coins that you have that are level max, please. You can use some character coins like Fest Zeldris maybe, or like Small Wing King. Like, these types of characters like aren't too crazy dupe wise. Even like, you know, Light Elizabeth isn't like too reliant on her dupes, so you could definitely use her too. There are some characters you could definitely use in terms of their dupe coins. But overall though, I would say wait till the character is maximum dupe level before you use any coins, just so that, you know, you aren't wasting any of the dupes that you're feeding, right? So yeah, moving on to the next character, we got Small Wings King. Honestly, at the moment, Small Wings King is really just not worth the 3 festival coins, so I would completely skip out on him. There's no real discussion for Small Wing King at the moment. The One Escanor, definitely not either, especially since he's free. Yo, Small Wing King and the One Escanor are free, by the way, so you guys do not need to pick them up. These two characters you could easily skip out on, and you know, you don't necessarily have to get a single copy of either of them. You know, they are decent characters, but you don't need them, right? Lolly Merlin, she is also not free, but she is in the starter rush banner at the 600 pity, so I wouldn't actually go for her in the coin shop here. I would say just kind of skip out on the coin shop and just get her in the banner. But you know, she's a decent character, only really good on the Grey Demon, and then she has some PvP viability as well with like recovery rate gear, but that's just like the end game will stuff, so I don't think it's necessarily good for like someone just like starting out with this Lolly Merlin. So I wouldn't say definitely I wouldn't say it's worth picking up Lolly Merlin at all, really. I would just say skip out on her. Moving on, we got Purgatory Bond, guys. Purgatory Bond is also in the Starter Rush banner, and he's only for 30 gems, right? Whereas Merlin is, you have to spend a total of 180, right? 30 gems only for Purgatory Bond. You know, is that worth spending 30 gems for Bond or getting it from the coin shop? Definitely spending the 30 gems is a lot cheaper than 3 festival coins. So I would not recommend you getting Purgatory Bond from the coin shop. He's honestly one of those characters that you shouldn't really pick up either. Unless you're at like 5 out of 6 going to the 6 out of 6 to get the Rupture, might be worth it at that point. But then again, remember, it has to be of dupe coins that you already have 6 out of 6, because if you're using like coins that aren't 6 out of 6 of characters like, you know, Esterosa, Trader Melly, like those really good characters, and you don't want to do it. You definitely do not want to do it, right? So that's just kind of the discussion right there. Moving on though, guys, we got Festival's Gother right here. Festival Gother is not a bad character to actually pick up if you don't own him already. I actually made the mistake on my free-to-play account of getting Lost Vein Meliodas over Festival Gother, and I feel like Festival Gother would have been the better play no matter what. But I was blinded by the LR rarity, guys, and how LR Melly looks. So if I was to rate so far, like the priority list in terms of characters you would pick up for the Festival coins, I would say Festival Gother number 1, because he's a really, really good option. And then Lost Vein, and then Goddess Elizabeth if you were to pick up in that order, right? But yeah, now let's move on to King here, because Festival Gother is really good, obviously, for PvE content and also on Unknown Team and PvP. I think overall he's going to be a solid option, and the first copy of him is really, really valuable too, so definitely worthwhile. Next character as well is going to be Chad King. Chad King first copy is very, very worth it. If you do not have a copy of him already, he's not a bad character to pick up as well, and I have him 1 out of 6 on my free-to-play account with this Holy Relic, and he is a very, very solid character for a lot of my PvE content. And King kind of covers a lot of the Demonic Beast battles as well, as long as you have him, Blue Brawler Bond, and then you have the unit for the actual Demonic Beast you're fighting, right? So he is a really, really good option for a lot of Demonic Beasts. So if you do want to get him for PvE content-wise, he is a very, very good option in terms of a character pickup. So highly advise picking up King. So now if I was to rank it, it would be King, Gother, then Lost Vein, then Goddess Elizabeth, okay? Moving on now, we have Queen Diane. Queen Diane is another really good character as well. The main thing I say with Queen Diane is that she's only really relegated to being a taunt character for Demonic Beast battle and some Sins teams in PvP. Overall though, I don't think you need Queen Diane versus like King, where like a lot of PvE content you would definitely need King. For Diana, I don't think it's necessary really. She is a really good pickup though, and if I had to rank her in the rank so far, I would do King, then Gother, then her, and then Lost Vein, and then Goddess Elizabeth. So that's what it looks like right now. Right, so like Queen Diane's a very solid character, though she's the best taunt character in the game, but that doesn't mean that she's gonna be, you know, the best unit in the game, right? Like King overall is like one of the better PvE characters and is definitely a lot better than Queen Diane. But if you do need a taunt character for your account, Queen Diane is one of the best taunts in the entire game. So if you do need her, definitely pick her up that way. Moving on, we got Infinity Merlin, guys. She's going to be the last character here on this list. Infinity Merlin is only worthwhile for you if you are running an unknown team and you already have them all really built up already, and if you plan on actually picking up her outfits too. So Infinity Merlin's kind of the same situation as like Goddess Liz, where like if you're going to invest in this character, you have to make sure they're already invested in, or you plan on like max investing into the character, because Infinity Merlin's only really good right now on, okay, she's good on Sins team and Unknown team. Those are the main 2 teams, but it's only PvP. So that means you would have to pick up outfits for her to make her viable. And I don't know, man, in PvE, she's not really a great character. She's definitely one of the not the greatest PvE type characters, right? So overall, like if you're going for like a PvE character from the coin shop, Chad King's gonna be like number 1, and then Festival Gother number 2, and then Queen Diane number 3. LR Lost Vein, he could become like a really solid PvE character as well because of just his skills getting the buffs, but I don't think he's gonna be like super crazy. So I think overall right now, my rankings right now for PvE would be King, Gother, and then Queen Diane. And then if you guys are planning on doing PvP stuff, then I would say it would definitely be either Queen Diane, Merlin, and Lost Vein. In any of those 3 in any order, because I think all of them have their uses, right? Like Lost Vein can be run on Sins team, and you can run him on Demon team if you don't have Perk Melee. I feel like he could be definitely a good option as well when he becomes LR. Queen Diane is obviously a very good taunt character for Sins team in PvP, and then Infinity Merlin's going to be a very solid you know, PvP viable characters. Same with Goddess Elizabeth too. So Goddess Elizabeth can actually be added to that setup as well. But overall, guys, which characters would I recommend the most for you guys and for your free-to-play guys? Definitely King. King and Hijack Gother are going to be like the main two that I would recommend. And then also Queen Diane if you need a taunt. These three characters, just for PvE viability, are just going to be very, very strong. And it's hard to miss up on them, man. King is a very, very valuable character, so... yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the exchange shop there and which characters you should actually be picking up. I hope this video was helpful and I hope you guys learned something. That's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.